It is an inherent conflict of interest for a registrant to receive third-party compensation. Regulators also consider circumstances where registrants receive greater third-party compensation for the sale or recommendation of certain securities relative to others to be an inherent conflict of interest. In the regulator's experience, these are almost always material conflicts of interest. Registered firms should be able to demonstrate that both product shelf development and client recommendations are based on the quality of the security without influence from any third-party compensation associated with the security. Registered firms could consider the following examples of controls when considering how to address these conflicts in the best interest of their clients. Confirming that securities which provide lower levels of third-party compensation or no third-party compensation are included in the evaluation process, and that such process is free from bias towards securities that provide third-party compensation or higher third-party compensation. For example, by evaluating securities before the application of third-party compensation, or by ensuring that securities providing third-party compensation or higher third-party compensation are subject to the same know-how, your product processes and selection criteria as other securities, providing lower levels of third-party compensation or no third-party compensation. Secondly, as part of the firm's product shelf development, conducting periodic due diligence on securities on the firm's shelf that provide third-party compensation to determine whether such securities are competitive with comparable alternatives available in the market, including those that do not provide third-party compensation. Thirdly, clearly documenting how securities that provide third-party compensation fit within the firm's business model and strategy, and how they are aligned with client interests and the services provided to clients. Registrants should in particular take the following factors into account: the range of ongoing investment and financial services provided to clients, the extent of such services, and controls to confirm that the services are provided. Developing client profiles, setting out the types of investors for whom securities that provide third-party compensation may be suitable. Maintaining internal compensation arrangements for registered individuals that do not solely tie the registered individual's compensation, either directly or indirectly, to commission revenue that's based on securities recommended or sold. Monitoring registered individuals' recommendations to determine whether predominance is given to securities that provide third-party compensation or higher third-party compensation, and to assist in evaluating whether the conflict is being addressed in the best interests of clients. And finally, imposing consequences on registered individuals for breaches of the firm's conflict of interest policies and procedures that are sufficiently robust to counteract the potential incentives that registered individuals might have to put their own interests ahead of their clients' interests.